Hello, welcome to another episode of the MK2 Golf stories, and today I'm going to show you how to remove the dash out of your MK2. Takes about an hour, but it's quite an easy job, so let's do it. Okay, one of the first things you'll want to do is remove your steering wheel. It's not necessary, but like I say, it makes things a lot easier when you pull the dashboard out. So first you want to make sure that your steering wheel and your wheels are nice and straight. So to take the steering wheel off, you just need a flat blade screwdriver, pop it under there and lift forward. And that pops out. Then you need a 24mm socket, goes onto the steering nut. I've had this wheel off a few times before, so it wasn't on super tight. There's your nut, and the washer will come off with the steering wheel. And then gently pull the wheel forward. It should come off fairly easy. There you go, there's the washer. To one side. The next thing you need to do is start removing all the switches and blanks. These are quite easy. The blanks just pop off. That's my alarm LED. I'll just pop it out. Your switches are the same deal. They just pull forward and then backwards. Just slide out with all the wires. You just hold the connection. You should be able to just pull them off. Don't worry about which goes where, because they will only fit into one connection when you pull them through. And it doesn't really matter where they go on the dashboard. But luckily I've got this video to help me remember where they were. Sometimes it's easier to get your fingers in the holes and push the whole thing forward, and again it just pulls out. Okay, with all your switches out, next you want to remove the heater control panels. This just pulls off. My bottom toggle is already out, but these just pull off as well. Just going to set that to middle just so I know where it is. Pulls out. And this also just pulls off. There's a clip on the one for the lights, push in, pull out, and this one I believe, does it twist off? No, this just pulls off as well. Sometimes that can be easier getting off with a screwdriver, just to help it. There we go. Easy peasy. Okay, then to remove your stereo, obviously you need one of these, or two of these if you got them, but I've only got one for some reason. Who knows why. There we go. And of course, unplug all your wires. Yeah, these will only go in one way, was it? Okay, so brown at the top on this one, black at the bottom. You need to disconnect this. This should just pop out. The handbrake warning light, and clips at the back. I'll put that back on just so I know what it is later on. Okay, when the switch is out, you need to start removing screws. There's 1, 2, 3 here in this panel. 1. That one will come out when you pull it out. There's 1 there, 3. These disconnect the sliders. Then there's 1 in here. It's been a bit of a pain to get out once you've unscrewed them. Okay. Then you need to remove the 2 from your dash cluster, 1 there, 1 there. Finally, there's 1 underneath the headlight switch. Okay, with all of these screws out, this should just pull out. Just make sure you're careful with all the bits of wires. Don't want to pull anything and break anything. There we go. Okay, the next part you want to do is remove this tray. There's a screw down here, a couple of screws across the top. Okay, I'm just going to plug this back in as well, so I don't forget where it goes, because I've kind of already forgotten. There it is, it goes on here. Okay, so screw there, screws up here. There we go, pop the tray off. Same for this side. Screw there. And 1 down here.
That's that.
And 1 down here. Forgot about that one.
What?
There we go, that's that off. Now remove the speaker covers and the screws which hold the covers to the dash. So you need to get your flat blade down the side where the metal clip is, and it pops out. There you go. And this should just come out. Next step is to remove these out of the side of the dashboard. They're the same on this side, but this has got a Phillips bit in it for some reason. Not sure why. Does make it a bit easier. Okay, I wasn't sure if you had to take the clocks out, couldn't remember, but it turns out you do have to take the clocks out. So just 2 screws either side, attached to this metal rail. Okay, to unclip them, you need to unclip these clips one here. Just pulls out. And again on this side, just here. And I'll show you where they clip in once I take the clocks out. And there's also the speedo cable in the back somewhere. Let's get around the back. Let's get that out. Yeah, come around here. In fact, I might be able to show you if I pull it out. Nope. Okay. And the cocks just pop out. Oh, and the vacuum pipe as well. Make sure you take that off. There you go. So, there's the speedo cable. So your speedo cable goes on the back here. Your rubber vacuum hose goes on here. And your two clips plug on here and here. Once you've got your clocks out, you need to move your centre console back just a little bit, just to give your dashboard enough space to move out. Get the container for all your screws. I use my fuse box holder. Your pen in there and your trolley token, your badges for Leif Erikson, good band. Just pop your electric window switches out, little flat blade underneath, it's not even a word. Pull it out, same deal, just pops off. That side. Clip, top bottom, pulls off. This just pops off, I do believe. Yep, screws underneath it, there we go. Comes off. Take your gear nib off. Put that back on. There's a screw here. And that pops out backwards like so. You don't need to take it fully off, just enough to get the dashboard off, I think. After you've taken all that out, your dashboard should come off. There we go. Make sure nothing's caught. I did forget to disconnect my glove box light, so don't forget, that just pops out, dead easy. When with your dashboard out, you can have a look at the state of your wiring and see how bad it all is. Okay, and just for good measure with mine, because mine's off to the body shop to get the scuttle panel replaced. So we need all the interior taken out, just so you know, when they're welding, there's no fires or anything. So I'm taking off this plastic trim as well here. So there's just one screw up here. And that. Is it one screw? Thought it was. Yeah. There we go. Some metal clips. So there we go, that's that off. Let's put the screw back in so you don't lose it. So there you go. That's how to remove the dash out of a MK2 Golf, specifically a GTI with electric windows. If you found this video useful or helpful, drop us a like, maybe click subscribe and see when we've got more videos coming out. If you're wondering why I put the steering wheel back on, it's so I can manoeuvre the car onto a trailer when it goes off to to get the bodywork done. So it'd be great to finally get that done. Anyway, thanks for watching. Leave any comments below. I'll see you in the next vid. Cheers.